I'm Chris Devon. Right now I'm joined by Hans Brings from Coldwell Banker. Now, Hans, I think in today's market, a lot of people struggle with where to start their bid.
Absolutely.
You don't want to start too high and potentially miss a good deal. You don't want to start too low and irritate the seller. So what's your advice on how to start your bid?
Correct. I mean, it's exactly as you just said. I mean, you don't want to start too low because you don't want to offend the seller. I mean, look at comparable sales. Look at what's happening in the neighborhood. Talk to your broker and decide what's a good offer to start at. That said, you don't want to go too high because most sellers expect that your first offer is just that, your first offer. And their expectation is that there's going to be some negotiations.
Sure, and I've heard this multiple times in the market over the years that your first offer a lot of times is your best offer. Do you find that to be the case?
Well, it's a different situation. When you're talking about your first offer, you're really talking about your first offering party, not your first offer price that they're willing to pay.
Okay. What about multiple bids?
Multiple offers, then everything kind of goes out the window. I mean, bottom line, in multiple offers, most of the times a broker will go back to the buyers and say, look, there are multiple offers on the property. Everyone put their best foot forward and put their best offer forward. What I usually suggest to my clients at the time is to consider an offer that they feel comfortable with. And how do you determine that is if someone's willing to pay $1 more than that figure, they're happy that the other folks got the property.
That's a great point. So it's really important to sit down with your agent, go over what you think you want to, what your max price is, and kind of understand where the market is at. So you don't come in short and you don't overshoot it, but you come in at that number that gives you a little bit of wiggle room and what you feel comfortable with.
Absolutely. You have to live there for the next few years, so be comfortable.
Thanks, Hans. And if you're in the market to buy a property in Waltham or Watertown and would like to reach out to Hans directly, you can do so by going to hansbrings.com. And remember, for more buyer tips, you can click on the videos below right here on boston.com.
Tune into Radio BDC Sunday mornings at 7 to hear Chris Devon and his guest list of top-notch local real estate professionals deliver the timely truths of the greater Boston real estate market.